I guess, a little good news and a little bad news. Whoa. These guys aren't due till April. Ooh. Not great. Literally pregnant yesterday, and today she's just chewing her cud. How'd you learn how to do all this?
YouTube.
Good morning, happy Sunday. I wanted to come over, check on our little queen. Here she is. How you doing? So if you recall, Coco's not been feeling very good. She's laying down by the bunk. Stretching is good. Hi. I did treat her again yesterday, just in case. I love you. I'm so jealous. Eat your feet. Eat it. Come on, Coco. Coco. Huh. There she goes. Good girl. That's a relief. I always like to see a sick lamb eat. Well, we are ripping through chores pretty quick this morning. We've got one big full day of packing orders, and then hopefully we'll be done because we've got a pretty full week in the sheep world. So yeah, I would like to sort of get those ready for the carriers to pick up and then get on their way to you guys, because I do feel this 30-day crunch a little bit with these tariffs. It's not forgotten, that's for sure. It is much later in the day. It is almost 5 o'clock, but we finished. It was good. We had Jack for a few hours this morning and we cranked through a lot of orders. Isla and I just sort of slowed down the pace this afternoon, but we were able to get them all done. So quite a chunk of stuff. UPS, 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 Canada Post. I have to take that stuff to the post office. That's why this does not get selected very much. And also, they're just not competitive, their rates. So The only people that really use this the most are international. So that works well, international and PO boxes. It's a good day. I'm sort of glad to be done though, because I'm tired. That was a full pull. Hello, it is Monday and it is most definitely a Monday. We spent a good chunk of the morning emptying our feed cart out by hand. So between Mark and I was in forking it out, and then he was in forking it out. We jumped the chain, so we had to put the chain back on, and then just something was jammed in it somehow. And the old girl's on her last leg, I'm afraid. It needs an overhaul, but we did order a new one, and I forgot to update you guys on that. So yeah, so that's exciting, but it's not due to be here until the end of March, beginning of April. So because this can take so long, we're gonna have to do a full-on overhaul on it, which isn't the end of the world. It's nice to have a spare. You shouldn't really need a spare with a brand new one, but just our luck, it seems to be par for the course. So yeah, so that's, I guess, a little good news and a little bad news. Yeah, we definitely got our workout this morning, and it just was not on the agenda. So the whole day sort of got shifted. Carissa had a chiro appointment, so I just finished up feeding for her. And then I noticed when I was feeding Willow's group, there was a little ewe that was aborting. So these guys aren't due till April. So she's a good like 2 months early, so it's not the usual suspects. So I'm just gonna check on her. She wasn't looking real happy when I was feeding them. Ooh. I see placenta. I see lots of placenta. I don't see the mama. Huh. Let's see her. I'm gonna investigate this. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's a little fetus here. What did you get? A little fetus here. This is interesting actually. Put on my gloves. I'll just wash my hands. There's a fetus here. I'm gonna actually just take these out and show you guys. So 1. 2. Interesting. Put my glove aside so you kind of get a feel for how big they are. So decent size for being, she had 2 more months to go. This one's a bit smaller, but other than that, they look fine. So I wouldn't say this is anything crazy, just something wasn't sitting right with mom. Not great though. Now I gotta find mom. And I will have to clean this up because if there is anything sort of infectious in this, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. And I'm also gonna have to wash my hands. I decided to bring Willow's group in. I have 3 open ewes in her group anyway that I just haven't had time to move out. And we are breeding another group in about 3 weeks. So I'm gonna scan those 3 open ones. I'm gonna scan their tags, see if they've ever been open before. And if they haven't, they're gonna get, like besides this time, they'll get bred again. But if they have been open before, so if they've been open twice, they don't get a 3rd chance. And then I'm gonna find that ewe. I did have my eye on her, but now she's in the sea of sheep. So I wanna also scan her and get her out of this group as well. So yeah, I've got my scanner here. We'll see if this works. Okay, so I'm gonna get the bulk out of here so I can concentrate. So I'm looking for the red stripes and they're back here. Oh, but I want to know. No. There you go. I know, you made it tight on yourself. You're all good? Good girl, Willow. Good girl. Okay. Out to go. Show them where to go. Miscarried. Let's see what she's done before. I think she is a double miss. This one now. So yeah, I will, I'm gonna maybe ship her. You can go. You can stay. Okay, you go. Now we just need the red line. She's missed. Here she goes. Not yet. Okay. This is her first miss, so she'll get red again. Hi, Bella. Look for it. Guys, her first miss, so she gets a second chance. Okay, you guys go. girl. This is Jess's soon-to-be vanity. Wow. Upside down, right?
Upside down.
Had to clarify. Looks good. So, drawers or doors?
Drawers on the sides, and then one drawer or one door free.
Drawers. 3 drawers?
Yeah.
Nice. So you have to get some tracks?
Door slides.
Rails?
Drawer
tracks?
slides.
Rails? Nice. And then that goes around the washing machine?
Yeah.
How'd you learn how to do all this?
YouTube.
Just checking on our girl. Hi, honey. How you feeling? You look a little happier? Oh yeah. Hey, Coco. How you doing? She looks so much better. She looks much happier today. Someone commented yesterday that she looks a lot smaller than some of these, and she should. She's a lot younger. She was in the 2nd cycle of lambs and a bottle baby and rejected. So she has a lot not going for her. Well, that is what I needed to check. Carissa didn't say anything this morning when she did chores over here, so I figured she was all right. But I have to see her with my own eyes. Hello, B. How's it going? Always eating. Hey, you're so cute. These lambs look good. Tomorrow is weaning weight day. I probably should have done it today, but Chris had a Cairo. So we are gonna do that tomorrow. We're gonna sort. So the girls are gonna go on this side, the boys are gonna go on that side. See what the weaning weights look like. Now they're a little bit older, so I'm excited. They look good. I'm very, very proud of this group. One last errand of the day. It is the end of the day. And that is post office with our few orders there. UPS picked up about 51 today, and he just looked at it and went, well, I guess I'll see you all week this week. I said, yes, you will, hopefully. And groceries. We are running really low, and the dogs are out of food, so when the dogs are out of food, we make a special run to the grocery store. First time mom?
Yeah, like he's up in 2 hours.
Oh, is she breastfeeding?
She's pumping
Oh, good for her.
for the
And then you got, at least then you can measure it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna put girls on this side, boys on that side.
Yeah.
So we'll fill this, and then hopefully we'll have enough in that we can, if we have to, we can take that. It might fit through there anyway. Okay, kids. Oh, I didn't even shut that. Oh, there's nothing here. Maybe that'll be alright. Oh, I didn't attach the jacket.
This scale is not working. What do you have to do when it's like that then? Just hit it again?
Big fella, you're already ready for market.
Yeah.
Yep. 107?
Good one.
Good God. But November 26th, so December, January, February.
He's only 2 and a bit.
January. Yeah. Yeah, he's not even 3 months old. Wait, he's a single.
Yeah.
Good boy. All right, well, we did do our weaning weights this morning, which is a little overdue, but it's fine. It's fine. I just want the data. I just need the records. So let's go over the stats. They seemed really good. The average weight for this group was 66 pounds. The minimum was 25 pounds. If you followed along in my winter lambing, this one might make sense. We had a lamb that was 1.5 pounds, and I fostered her. I thought they were boys. Like, I literally think I named this video like brothers from another mother, and they were both girls. So my bad. I fostered her with a great big Tunis lamb. I think she was a Tunis, pretty sure. Yeah, so the one sister stayed very big and the other one was 25 pounds at weaning, which she was 1.5 pounds. So you know what? It's fine. And she's a feisty little one. So yeah, 25 was the min, 107 was the max. We had a big boy in there. So yeah, average of 66.3. Carissa actually asked me what the genders were because she goes, it feels like we have way more females. And I think we were almost 50-50. We were actually like 51-49 females. We do try to sort for most of the groups. So we put all the females on the one side and all the males on the other side. Usually at about 12 weeks is when I want to do my first ewe lamb evaluation. So yeah, I think end of February would be a good time to run the ewe lambs through and do a quick evaluation and their glam-vac vaccine. And then I'll do it again at 16 weeks. Now, 12 weeks is just something that I decided to do. It doesn't have to be 12 weeks, so if I miss it, we can do a little bit later. Anyway, yeah, very happy with this group, I would say. However, I just walked into this barn and I cannot believe how much the feed is starting to smell a little punky. So we're getting to the end of a bag. This is the feed that was really, really wet and it was hard to get off. It took us a few different attempts to get it off this summer. And it had oats as a green feed in it, so like as a nurse crop. And the oats were really immature, which is what we wanted. We wanted the added protein, but they were really wet. I think what I'm gonna do is cut open the haylage bag. So that would be our second cut. I'm gonna open that bag up and then put whatever I think is still good from the first bag and move it over and sort of put it in front of the second. So then when Carissa or I start grabbing haylage out of the new bag, it'll sort of incorporate a little bit with the new feed. And then it's not like today they're getting this feed, tomorrow they're getting that feed. It's sort of a blend over a couple days. So I think I'm gonna spend a little time this afternoon and get that job done. So now that we are opening a new bag of haylage, I will need to talk to Courtney about creating a new ration because that will test differently than the haylage bag that we were just in. So she makes me up rations here on this side of the board here based on how my feed tests. She has taken samples already from these bags, but it was right at harvest. And I always get her to take another sample right when we're nicely into the bag. I'll probably get her to come out next week and get a good sample, and then she'll create some new rations for me. So yeah, right now we're sitting on only 3 rations. We've got this post-lactating ration, so it's kind of a diet to help dry them off. And then we have a dry ration or maintenance ration, and that's actually almost everywhere for all the other groups, except for our ewe lambs, and they get their own ration because they're still growing a little bit. So for those guys, they're getting haylage, corn silage, this distillers that we switched to this year for energy and protein, and then mineral, of course. All feed gets a mineral pack right here in this stash of bags. And then the other 2 rations are just different amounts of haylage and corn silage with their mineral. So that is what's getting fed right now. And I think a little bit of barley actually for the ewe lambs. For those that were interested in how we feed. Of course, we mix it in this mixer. You've seen me do that all the time when I'm mixing feed. I'll show you the inside. This is the inside of the TMR, so it's basically a glorified sort of mix master. So I dump the feed in here. This is a single auger. It's got 2 knives in it. We've tried bales in here. Does not work unless they're really, really well chopped before you put it in here. But yeah, so that's what we use this for. And then everything gets mixed up in this mixer based on our amounts, our recipe. And then this is the scale. This is the funniest thing. This is so Canadian. We weigh in kgs. We weigh our feed in kgs. My feed rations are all in kgs. And then when I weigh my lambs, it's done in pounds. We're a bit of a hybrid here. We still use acres. We're a little bit of everything here in Canada. One more check of the day, and that is on our ewe that aborted yesterday. Here she is. She looks okay. What year is that? So I'm not sure what happened with her. Usually when we see ewes starting to sort of miscarry or lose their lambs, it's in that like a month before lambing or even like 2 weeks before lambing. So I don't know. No, what's wrong with her? She looks absolutely fine. Chewing her cud. Literally pregnant yesterday, and today she's just chewing her cud. Like, wow. Hi, sweetie. You're so pretty. Any free sort of time I have, I've been making these really time-consuming dryer balls. They are not for sale. So people are emailing me about these. This is gonna take me like 8 months to do these 4 bags. I have been working on these sort of on the side for 2 weeks now, and I've only got maybe a half a bag finished. Not even finished, like. So yeah, the dryer balls, if they ever come to fruition, will be much later this year. I'll give you lots of notice. I wanted to update you guys on our little thief in the YouTube world. I think I told you guys in the last video that someone was stealing many of my videos. I actually went on his channel and every 3rd video is my video. I think the source, he's been getting them off Instagram and then uploading them on YouTube, and then that way YouTube doesn't flag it right away as copyright because they didn't take it off YouTube. So they were sneaky. So what I ended up doing was I did put a copyright claim on it last night, and I actually woke up this morning to an email from YouTube saying that they have removed his video. So a little light at the end of the tunnel that we're not without options when people steal our content, which is a huge relief, but it is time consuming. It's a lot of work, and it's just, I felt sick. Now I'm scared to upload anything over on Instagram because that's his source. So I have followed your advice. Many of you have commented on using a watermark. I have looked into watermarks before, and they're not hard to do. I can do it, no problem editing, but I'm really scared it's gonna suppress the video, meaning they're not gonna push it because there's this weird watermark on it. But anyway, we will try. Thank you for your support, and thank you for having my back and understanding how frustrating it is for me is the one thing between that and me getting penalized for what YouTube penalizes me for is enough to make me not want to do this. And there's just enough of you that have been messaging me and saying, don't give up. So thank you for that. Anyway, back to my balls.